Hello guys, hi, how are you? I'm here today to show you a small and short tutorial about content aware. Maybe this might be useful for some people who are new into Photoshop. Maybe if you are trying to do something like removing a particular image from a background which you don't want, and you want to replace that place with the same background. So certain people might be having a problem with it, so I'm just trying to give you a quick tutorial. So it might be useful, maybe it might be useful for some people who really have no idea. So here we go, let's go quickly into Photoshop. So right now I have an image here. So basically what I'm trying to do here is, in order to use the content aware, I'm trying to use one of my selection option here. Maybe I can use any one of them. So I feel comfortable with this lasso tool. So let me have a duplicate of this layer, Control J, because maybe I might need it in the future. So I have one here. So I'm not doing anything with the original image, it's just the visibility is off and it's locked. And I'm going to use this image, the one that I have duplicate here, and I'm trying to use this lasso tool. Let me zoom in here quickly. And so I'm going to use this lasso tool here very carefully. Maybe you can just have a small gap between the man and your selection. You'll understand it later on, the purpose of it. So maybe I just want to select this man here. I mean, if you have a very good control on your mouse or the vacuum pad, I think you might draw a beautiful selection. So this is my selection that I have. So actually what I want to do is, I want to remove this man here. I want to replace this man with the background. So there are so many options that you can do. Maybe you can use the tools like patch tool, or maybe even the clone tool. There are so many options, but I have my other tutorials where I have already shown about it. But right now here we are just trying to focus it on the content aware option. Right, so what are we going to do now? So now that we have selected this man here, actually I'm trying to remove him. So if I just go ahead and say delete, it's going to delete this man completely. But then I have to fill this place or this area with this sky background. So I have to take a duplicate of this, and then I have to adjust it. And maybe sometimes, because this sky has a gradient effect on it, so it might be a bit more difficult for me to match the colors completely. So Photoshop is giving us a very good help by choosing an option called content aware. And how do we do that? So once you make a selection of this person or the man here, you can go to edit, and then you have the option called fill, and you can also use the shortcut shift plus F5, and that's on your Windows. So I'm just clicking on this, and here I get another pop-up saying, okay, what do you want to do here? That's what it asks for me for. So I just want to make sure that I click content aware right here. I don't want to mess up with anything else, because that's going to be a separate tutorial. So this is going to be content aware. So make sure you have this selected content aware, and maybe you can just leave the others as it is. So color adaptation should be on, because then only the computer can detect the areas, and then it will fix the background according to suitable matching colors. So make sure your only option here is to choose content aware. So I just click on OK, and you can see that the computer or your Photoshop has done almost 80% of the work. So I can just click on Ctrl D, and I can see that this man is completely removed, and I don't have any problem with adjusting the background. Maybe if you can zoom in, there might be some small problems, and these things can be cleared out maybe using a clone or a patch tool. You can, as you all know, you can just go ahead and click using it, and then you can remove the areas that has a small problem when blending with the sky. So I think The real purpose of this tutorial is because using this content aware option, you can also try to remove some watermarks. Maybe like I hope you can see this here. I'll just zoom in here, and I have a duplicate copy of this as well. So in order to make this tutorial a bit faster, so for example, I just want to remove this, these guys here, whoever just on this boat, and I just want only this boat that's here alone. So I'm going to take all this, the other boats away. I'm going to make this person alone here. So what I can do is I can also use the same option here with the eraser tool, and maybe I can just do a quick selection. But you have to make sure you select these areas properly, and then I can go to edit, and then I can say fill content aware should be selected, and then you just click on. So you just keep clicking. So the same thing can be done here as well. So let's try that quick and fast. Okay, not bad, isn't it? So here as well. Let's leave that one here. This is okay. I think this is fine. If not, it's going to be too lowly for this person, so I just wanted to leave those guys here. And here you can do some small editings. Maybe you can just use the clone tool as well, and just to make sure that it has a matching background there. So it depends on how you like, so maybe you can use that. It's up to you. So here what I want to do is I just want to remove the same thing here as well. So maybe I'll just show you a quick example like how you can remove this part, and then you can use the same option in order to remove the others as well. And I think that will be quick enough for you to understand. So here we go. So I'm just using a magic wand maybe, and my tolerance is like 40. Maybe you can reduce it and you can increase it, and you can play around with it in order to get a good selection. So I just use this one here, and I just go to edit, and then I say fill again, and it's content aware, and then I say okay. So see, it has done most of my work here. So let's try to do it quickly, but make sure you don't rush or don't try to select everything all at once. Try to make sure you select one by one, and because the computer is doing most of the work, so try to be a bit slow and steady so that you can get a nice edit. So let's just quickly do this one. I just want to do that also. So I think I'm almost done with it, but then if I zoom in, I'm sure there are some problems here. So I can use the clone tool, and I hope I've selected the clone tool. Yes, clone tool. Just make the size a bit bigger, not too big, and then you can just go ahead and match the areas, and then you can just try to finish this work. So I'm just actually doing it faster in order to complete this tutorial, but you can really focus and do it very slowly, and then I think you can see. So actually my artwork, like before, it was like this, so now it's totally gone. So that's because you have the option called content aware is on, and what it really does is the content aware option, the Photoshop will try to search the suitable area from this image, and they will try to replace it here exactly. So if you're going to select this the Z here, and if you want to delete it, then the content aware option will try to replace that option with a background that is suitable for this image. So that's the best part about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you have any more problems, if you have any doubts, you can always send me a message, and you can also enjoy watching my other tutorials on YouTube. Thank you so much.